Hello, insiders. Today we have a very special guest joining us today. She has recently graduated from our flagship program called LMA, and today she will be sharing a little bit about her experience on board LMA and how that journey has been like for her. And I just wanted to say that it's truly a pleasure to have you with me today. It's truly a pleasure. And thank you so much for your beautiful energy and your time that you're sharing with us all. So let's start with your full name and where you're currently based.
Yeah, my name is Sharon Ponchal, and I'm currently based in the Phoenix, Arizona area, Litchfield Park.
Amazing. So Sharon, I'll take you back now a little bit to the very beginning of it all. So what would you say was the biggest problem you were facing prior to joining LMA?
Well, I've been an entrepreneur for many years, and I've raised my kids on my own, and I've always had to step up to the plate and get to a new level. But a year and a half ago, my husband passed away, and I went through a 6.5-year period of a decline with the dementia. And then I found myself kind of like caring, for him for so long, and taking care of my mom, who she's doing well, and raising my kids, and they're on their own doing well. I found that I kind of lost my identity. And I really needed to find out who I was. I was so busy taking care of other people and being a mentor also in trading and investing. So I was always catering and taking care of other people, and I wasn't, really taking care of my inner self. And so I was out on a walk one day, and I came across Tim, and I got back from my walk, and I continued listening, and I joined. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is everything for me. Finding my new identity, trying to get rid of my past limiting beliefs, which I didn't realize there were so many. And so I'm really focusing on that and trying to just live in the moment and not looking back to compare on how I'm going to move forward into the future, instead just living in the present now and looking towards the future self and making the goals and the visions, right? Because we all have things from our past that affect us moving forward. If we can learn how to, process that and deal with it and move forward positively, not that I'm, not a positive person, but it's a challenge in itself, along with all of the other challenges that we face in life, right?
Well, thank you for sharing that. And on board LMA, we see your beautiful transformation there. But was there ever a time where you had any concerns about joining LMA? Out there, people sometimes say, oh, is it a scam? Is it all a lie? Did you have any concerns before joining LMA that maybe this is not something that what it looks like?
No, actually, I didn't. I had been looking for something to help mentor myself and move along, and this just kind of fit right in. And then the more I moved through the process of each module, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have been saying for several years now that I want to engage in small groups. I want to get into public speaking, and I want to change people's lives, right? I've worked so hard to get where I'm at, and of course I've had ups and downs just like anybody else, right? But I've been pursuing this for a long time, and I had begun looking at small groups and trying to figure out how that was going to happen back when COVID started. And then I kind of got derailed, and I just focused in on my trading more. And I've had this dream of having a lifetime partner for the journey. And now I have a business partner to do that with. And he's awesome. And, I embarked on this. He he had gone through a similar situation in life, parallel to mine, not with a spouse passing or anything, but working through his identity and doing different things. And so that's how I searched for LMA and found it. So I have to thank him for that. But it's kind of magical that all of the connection and the communication with the relationships is huge, along with the integrity and everything to move forward and be successful. And without those things, we can't move forward. You can have a strategy and a system and things like that, but if you don't work on your inner self and bring those qualities out, because the communication, the love, the joy, all of that is from the sweetness of your emotion within, right? And it's trying to uncover that and live and breathe it every day. And LMA is just spot on with that. I'm meeting so many wonderful people, and I'm moving forward to the next part, and then, which is the SMA, and then I'm going to the WCA in March. So I'm super excited about that. I wish it wasn't so many months away, but
it's
maybe
all a
maybe
process. It's all who you're
yeah.
going to become as a part of it. It's all part of the process. So on that note, then specifically, what would you say was the biggest benefit that you have experienced on board LMA?
Tim and his story, we all have a story, right? And I like his commitment. I like, we all have to have a system and a commitment. So many people jump on board something and then they go on to the next shiny object. And I don't really do that. It's like I go with something and I stick with it, and you keep going. And that's when you reach your goals, not giving up, but you're focused. And so I really like his focus, and I like his energy and his consistency, the discipline, everything that he does, valued living. He provides so much value, over deliver on the value for sure. And I everything that happens with the communication, whether it's being notified for the next session, or anything that I've done through the process of meeting with you in the coaching, as well with Sabina. And so I'm learning so much, and it has taken me out of my comfort zone. My first degree is in photography and design. So I was always taking the pictures or the videos. I think I'm getting pretty good at the videos now. I'd have to work more on the and the and I'm really focusing on the eye contact and just winging it and not having any notes.
And your energy is shining through. Your energy is absolutely shining through. So on that note, then, what really kind of exceeded your expectations since working with us?
Well, nobody can meet all the expectations, but you guys really come, in anything in life, but you guys really come close. I really like the energy and the positivity and the encouragement that is presented to everyone. Everyone is special and everyone is unique, right? And I see that. I just see that, in the Facebook group. I see it in the meetings that we have, the sessions, and I'm starting the live session I believe it's this Saturday or Sunday, one of the two, for the SMA, and I'm really excited about that. But they focus on what we really need in life as a global expectation, communities around the world. And so I'm really excited about, moving forward with you guys as a team and seeing, where it takes me. I did take a course several years ago on a unique ability, finding unique ability. And I had posted that statement with one of my interviews. And so you guys kind of fit in spot on from that because you teach living centered from the heart,
Yeah.
right? Heartfluencers. And in my unique ability statement, it's all about living centered from the heart and working with teams and creating solutions. Tim is always working, showing an example, and then how we can find a solution in a positive manner rather than reacting. And oh my gosh, what am I going to do here? But if we stay calm and we stay positive and we work together, then magical things happen. So it's exciting to see all the transformation of everybody in the Facebook group and LMA. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I just joined SMA, so I haven't really communicated much on in that group yet, but I will be starting with that.
I'm sure we will see, knowing you now and your integrity, I'm sure we will see you shining your light there as well. So on that note, then, if there's, for instance, somebody that's watching right now and they're on the fence whether join LMA or not join LMA, they heard a lot, they've seen a lot, what would be your advice for someone who's still on the fence?
Well, there's no reason to sit on the fence anymore. You should join and embrace what is offered here. There are many choices out there that we have, but this is such a tight-knit, warm-hearted community. And if you want to stay on track, there's everybody available to keep you on track, and you'll never be left alone. So one of the big things for me in finally in my first time in my life having my first place, 4 walls by myself. I've never lived alone in my life, but I've learned that I'm not alone. I am on my own, but I'm really not even on my own. So we have the support of so many people, and really need to focus on quality people in your life, because each person is unique and special, and people should deserve to spend time with them. We need to filter out those people and find the quality, and the quality is an LMA, and that's just the beginning, right?
Nice.
So I wouldn't be on the fence at all. You're gonna find people to support you and guide you and grow with something that is blossoming all the time.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Absolutely. And it's just like you said, it's just the beginning. It's just the day one. And Sharon, thank you so much for your beautiful energy with us today. I'm sure that everyone can see your glow and your heart and your shine.
I'm blessed and grateful, right?
Oh, we're blessed to have you. And I think that's how it goes. When you really feel aligned with something, you really find those like-minded people that support and send that unconditional support and love to one another. So thank you so much for that.
You're welcome.
And insiders, we cannot wait to see you as well.